Hey, part 14. Last week's Digimon was Brimpmon, Brimpmon. I thought it'd be fun. Like, it looked like a blimp, so I thought people would guess it was named Blimpmon, and then I'd be like, no, ha ha ha, and then I'd laugh. But, it didn't really happen. Somebody got it, which is fine. I've been switching up the way I do those, if you haven't noticed. I've been making the color of the silhouette the same color as, like, the text instead of just black. I don't know. Thought it'd be cool, thought it'd be neat. Oh, fuck, what am I doing? I need Antilamon with me here. So you may have noticed, or not, in, what's it called? We're not in that water place. What is it? Deep Mountain, something like that? I don't know. You may also notice that this is not Friday. I'm doing this Saturday morning, which, recording in the morning, already a bad idea. But, the reason I held off so long was, I had to do a ton of, shopping before I go back to my dorm and stuff like that, and I had to make sure I had everything and start packing and shit like that. Not to mention being sleep deprived from working 4 days in a row. And, yeah, I'm feeling kind of sick. If you watch part 8, you can notice that my voice changes from the beginning of the part to the end of the part, which is understandable because it's an fucking hour long. But, yeah, I've been getting slowly sicker. I was hoping maybe I'd be, like, a little bit better today before I started recording, and I hoped wrong. That's not what happened. So, yeah. I don't often do this, but I intend to make this part shorter. Usually I'm just like, oh, record, when I'm done, I'm done. No, I don't really, I'd rather just get this done, make it a short one, get it out, and then, you know, at least have something out, because it's already way too late, and I do feel bad about it. But, real life got in the way again. Plus, you know, I don't want to record when I'm sick, because, I mean, these videos are around for a while. I don't want someone just be like, oh, this part stinks because he decided he had to get it out there. But, yeah, we're gonna do this because we're doing a Gomamon's Tamer quest. And I don't know what the fuck he wanted anymore, because I took that quest like 2 parts ago. But, we're gonna do that, and I'll probably take one more Tamer quest, and that'll be it. I'm not really advancing the story this week. I'm just trying to hit like half an hour or so. But, yeah, fun stuff. I'm done working, which is nice. I think I talked about this either last week or the week before. But, there was, I can't remember. Oh, I was talking about the PS4 feature where you can see, how many people, or what the percentage of people who have a trophy is. So I was looking at, Sword Art Online again, because, it was really interesting to me that there was nobody had that platinum yet. I looked at it again today. That game's been out for, 2 weeks now, maybe 3. No, it's been 2 weeks. About like a week and a half. Still, no one has the platinum, and there's another trophy. There's 2 trophies that don't have. One of them is a hidden trophy. I was gonna look it up and see which one it was, but then I was like, why would I do that to myself? And the other one was I'm trying to use my brain box. I should look up where Goemon. So, oh, there he is, Minotaurmon, right there. And the other one is reach level 150, which shouldn't be that hard because the game kind of starts off towards the end of the anime. So, or, well, if you watch the anime, you know where it starts, which is floor 75, something like that. But the character starts off at level 100, so getting to 150 theoretically shouldn't be that hard. But apparently no one's done it yet, which is pretty cool. Am I gonna be the first to platinum it? No, There's 100 floors, and there's a whole side story. I haven't even touched the side story, and I'm on floor 82, which, judging by the rarity of the trophy, apparently only 15% of people who've played it are where I am. The other thing about it is that game was, a lot of people have, like, illegal not illegal, but just, like, non-retail versions of that copy, because, for a while people didn't think it was going to come out, into the US, so... What's up? Actually, I'd like some Digimilk. Do you happen to have any? You think I can produce milk? Wait, hold on. This is great. I was supposed to make fun of him for that, but Minotaur actually says, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't make milk. Might find some lying around here. Looking, thanks. Yeah, just leave her. Okay. So he's telling me there's milk just lying around the Sky Palace. That's kind of weird. But, yeah. What was I gonna say? Hold on, I need water. I burned my tongue because I ate like 5 things over... Like, I ate 2 a night. Sometimes 1. All... At work all last week. I kept eating cups of soup. Like ramen. And, like, we have a thing that boils the water. Like, water comes out boiling. It's supposed to make it for tea. You can easily make it for, like, instant ramen. And I kept burning my tongue. I can't feel it. Like, if it just happened one night, I'm sure I would have been fine. But I was doing it every night for like 4 nights, so... It's 99 cents, that's super cheap, are you kidding me? Yeah, so... Gotta be honest, I have notes, but all of them, and I mean all of them, are Final Fantasy related. Because, doing big on that this week. Just random stuff I was researching. And you can call it researching. When you Google something to look to specifically look something up, that's research. So, you know what? I'm going to call it research. Makes me sound smart. Smart. Wicked smart. So for this first thing I want to talk about, I kind of talked about this with, when I talked about Final Fantasy 13. I don't know. Probably when I was playing Digimon World 2. But there are 2 directors that most people associate with the Final Fantasy games. I knew Toriyama, which is Motomo Toriyama, who, I only know him from Infamy, I guess you could say, because I knew he did Final Fantasy X-2, and I knew he did the 13 series. So, the big Final Fantasies, and if you're a Final Fantasy fan, or even if you don't even know anything about Final Fantasy, you probably know this anyway, that the big ones are Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy X. People definitely like the other ones, like I know people like 9, and I know I like 12, but those are the ones that unanimously people tend to agree on as like the big ones. Those were all directed by, and I hope I say this right, Yoshinori Kitase. He directed 7, 8, and 10. And for a while, he was on Final Fantasy 15 as like a producer or co-producer or something. But, so he's the big one. A lot of people really wanted him to come back to Final Fantasy because they felt that Toriyama really fucked up 13. And I was looking at some stuff. Like I was just looking at the stuff they worked on, and the other big name is Tetsuya Nomura, who does Kingdom Hearts and is currently doing Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15 at the same time. But those are like the 3 biggest names, I guess you could say. And what's weird is I don't think any of them worked on the original Final Fantasy, which I guess was 30 years ago. They all kind of fell into it. I will say, of those 3, the one who's worked on the most Square Enix games is Tetsuya Nomura, the Kingdom Hearts guy. Hands down, he's done work on so many different games. Like, it's crazy. Usually it's like background stuff. But the only games he's directed, I believe, are all 7 Kingdom Hearts games. And that surprised me. I wasn't sure if he directed, like, Coded or Chain of Memories, but he directed every single Kingdom Hearts game. And he directed The World Ends With You, which is a DS game. And if you haven't played that, I highly recommend it. It's got a really good story. What else? But I didn't realize that you could kind of split it up that way. Like there was one guy who people kind of really thought was like the best, and that was Yoshinori. But I also learned that Toriyama is like really, really, really in love with Lightning, like the main protagonist of Final Fantasy 13. I don't know. Oh, but I figured out something else out too. Toriyama designed Lightning, Apparently it was like someone... There are two ways to put it. There are people who aren't sensationalized, who say like it was just someone, it was like an idea he had for a long time. And then there are other people who say Lightning was basically his imaginary friend and he got to make a game about her. And his waifu, if you will. I don't waifu, I can never say it right because I'm an American from Boston. Not from Boston, near Boston. I can't say words very well. I still call it manga. I don't say manga. I don't like it. Manga, meh. But Toriyama, so he did 13. What I learned after was that Tetsuya Nomura basically designed all the other main characters. So he did Lightning, and then Tetsuya Nomura did like all the other characters, like Saz, Snow, Vanille, Fang, Hope, Noel, Sarah. And that would probably explain why I liked 13 too so much, is because the characters were designed by Tetsuya Nomura, and Lightning was barely in the game, which was where Toriyama really had the big influence. So I don't know, like I've said before, I don't hate those games except for 13. I really don't like 13. Like, but 13 to Final Fantasy X to 13 Lightning Returns, they're all like, they're not my favorite games. Once I platinum X2, I don't think I'll ever go back to it again. But they're like they're like average games. Like, if I had to rate them, I would rate Final Fantasy X, which would, I can't rate 7 or 8 because I've never beaten them, so I can't give them like a fair assessment. Just know I did enjoy them. But if I'd rate them, I'd rate 10 as like a 10. I'd rate 10-2 as like a 7, 7.5. I'd rate 13, I'd rate as like a 6 or a 5. Like, yeah, there's some good aspects, but really overshadowed. I'd rate 13-2 as like an 8.5, and 13 Lightning Returns I'd rate as like a 7.5, like same as 10-2. Wasn't really a huge fan. I platinumed all of them except 13 because I'm a stupid person. Oh, alright, I'm gonna pause for a second because I want to look up, see if I can find where this thing is quicker so I can get this over with. Because I still have to walk all the way back or walk all the way forward because there's no teleport items in this game, which they added in Dawn and Dusk, but sometimes I feel like it was too little too late. So, one sec. Alright, so that didn't really help. It just kind of said that it was far away. It doesn't really help me very much. I vaguely think I'm going the right way, though. I should try and do some easier ones. Let's see, what's up here? It says cross a bunch of bridges, do a bunch of stuff. I must have just come from one of these places. There it is. Oh man, how lucky was that? But, yeah, what else? So, while we're talking about Final Fantasy X2, I want to talk about the nerdiest thing I've ever done for a trophy. I need you to bear with me here, because this might have been the most effort I've ever put into getting a trophy, other than playing the game. Like, so one trophy that's really irking me is the bestiary in Final Fantasy X-2. You know it's irking me, because I'm still talking about it weeks later, after I first started trying to get it. And, why is my controller not working? What's going on here? Alright. Okay, whatever. I don't know what happened there. But, so I did something bad. I was doing the creature creator for a while. And, then I found out that I missed some stuff. Or that I was going to be unable to get it. And so, basically, kind of screwed myself over in that aspect. So I had to reload my first save. And, which means there's a ton of time I spent that just went down the drain. Like, wasn't worth it. Alright, now I'm at an impasse, because I could probably raise his to 220 through training, but it might be easier just to de-digivolve him, and then gain the levels again. You know what, I'm gonna do that. It's not that hard to get to him, I don't think. Do I go all the way to Gobrimon? Yeah, I'll go to Gobrimon. Like, why not? Just, it'll raise the aptitude a little bit more, too. Okay. I gotta swap him out now. I should check on my other Digimon too. But so I did the nerdiest thing I've ever done. I went to like a bestiary guide, which just basically shows where monsters show up. The thing is, every creature shows up in the final dungeon of the game. It's like there's 80 floors, and some monsters will show up on like floors 1 through 3, and some will show up on 3 through 4, or 4 through 6, I mean. So I went and looked at all the ones I was missing, and then I looked them up in the guide, and I copy and pasted all the ones I was missing, and put them in a, I can't brain today, and I put them in a Word document, and I organized them by floor, and then I just started going through floor, like crossing them off one at a time every time I got one. It was not my finest moment. So basically, I made a Word document and like typed up what I was missing, and now I've been following that Word document, and that's too much. I can't. I've never put that much effort into it. I basically made a fucking spreadsheet, and wow, he's already at 40. I wasn't expecting him to level that quickly. He doesn't have nearly enough dark experience. I think I might turn him back to Justimon, because he's got the machine for it. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Not yet, because I need because I need a third Digimon to attack. I'll wait until Dorumon Digivolves, which should be soon. Come on. Alright, now we're going back. And then I'll probably look up one more Tamer quest. That's probably an easier one. And knock that out. Because it occurred to me that I am close to the end of the game, and I'd like to keep playing it because there's still tons of stuff I can do. So I mean, what did I do in Digimon World 3? I did all the side quests before I finished the game. I mean, would that make more sense? Like, should I start doing Tamer quests, and then like once I've done like a good amount of them, then finish the game? Because there's like one really long Tamer quest after you beat the game that might as well be like a main quest. And I want to do that one, but you have to be really high level to do it. And I think doing Tamer Quest first would give me a good amount of prep for it, if that makes sense. Okay, so that was good. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it yet. Well, I haven't quite figured out what I want to do. I want to see how much experience. They need what, 8,000 or 4,000? Tons of machine. Barely any. Oh, 3,000 holy, that's not bad. Let's see. How much do I need for Cherubimon? It is level 40. I need 8,500. Probably not going to get that. Gonna have to put it back in the farm. And let's see, it's gotta be 41. Once it gets to 41, I'll put it back to Pagumon, and then probably try Lacog. Well, no, I guess not, because it's not really worth it. So I'll go back to Lopmon, and yeah, I'll just redo them. That's all. Sometimes that's all you get. That's all you can do, is reset them back and then grow them back the exact same way. It's boring, I think, but gets the job done. No, what am I doing? Okay. Back to Tyrannomon. See, the defense is going up at a good rate. And this kind of, like, the reason I don't want to do Tamer quests and stuff like that, because it kind of feels like filler. But I think that's better than me stopping altogether. Like, I don't really have another Digimon game quite lined up yet. I didn't really think Digimon World DS was that short. I don't think I'm ready to go back to 2. I definitely don't want to play 4 yet. I could do Data Squad. Like I said, I'm still enjoying this game. I think I can still get more out of it. So I think that's going to be the plan. Alright, yeah, he is monstrous. Because I had to de-digivolve him so many times. He's crazy strong. Alright, so I'll move him up front. Take Metal Greymon to turn him into Justimon, which will be good, which will be neat. Yeah, he's on the right path now. Let me see. You have to make sure it's the right one. Okay. And then let's go back to Koromon. That should really increase the aptitude too. Yeah, 56. It hurts because you spend all this time and then you gotta redo them. Ooh. As long as I have 3 good ones at a time, okay. But so I don't know what I'm gonna do for games because I'm still gonna finish this stuff up. And now that I'm not working, I don't know if I'm still gonna play Sword Art Online because it's a Vita game, and I've said it before. I feel like when I'm at home, like I'm obligated to play the games I have on PS3, PS4, the consoles basically. I feel like I should save the handhelds for when I'm like mobile, when I'm out somewhere. But I'm also not really gonna be in a position where I can really play my Vita. So I think I should just play it anyway. I haven't checked Wargrealm on. I don't think he's ready because you have to have, what is it, 30 playing hours? Yeah, 30 hours of playtime and 57 to get to Galantmon. So that's not happening. I think in that time, while I'm waiting, I could probably get Diaboromon. I think that's what I'll do. When he hits his max level, which is 49. I'll keep him for now, but if I get a 3rd Digimon up here, then I'll de-digivolve him. Okay, we're good. Now I gotta equip him. Yeah, there's definitely still good stuff I can get out of this. So I'm gonna keep getting good stuff, I guess. Did I buy more armor? I did, and I don't think I've been using it. Okay. And sniper ring, bit ring. No. Yes. I need a drink of water. Oh, this isn't interesting, but I'll talk about it anyway. So, one of the things about when I was in college was it was difficult to one of the difficulties in moving was I had to constantly move way too many things. Like, my room is big enough to fit this stuff, kind of, but it's just like, moving is a huge hassle. One of the things that was a problem was moving all my game cases, because, you know, most of my stuff is digital now, but it's still kind of, like, I still have, just a guess, looking at all my PS3 games, I probably have about 25 PS3 games physical still, and then that's not counting like the 15 PS2, the like 10 or 15 GameCube, and then all the DVDs and stuff I have. So I bought one of those disc thing that holds you can hold DVDs and games and stuff in. I don't want to do it. I don't want to move them into it. It feels weird to pick your games from like a disc book and not have all the physical cases. I've always liked the I'm in a weird paradox. I don't like physical games anymore. Like, I'd much rather prefer digital, but I also don't want, like, when I do have physical, I want the cases, like the correct cases. I don't want like generic black ones or anything like that. So the very idea of having a disc holder thing, I'm not a fan. It also holds 208, which is crazy. But I still have a feeling I'm not going to be able to hold everything. I don't think I own that many things, but I think I own things that have like multiple discs. Like, just off the top of my head, Community Season 1 has like 4 discs. And I have tons of stuff like that. What am I going to do about all the Digimon seasons? I own 4 seasons of Digimon and they all have 8 discs each. That's like 40 discs. No, I'm sorry. It's like 44 discs. I almost didn't do the math right. Okay. He's on a good path. Alright. This is the problem with leveling up smaller Digimon, is that there's, like, you do like one battle. Oh, good. This isn't where I was trying to go, but I mean, it's just as convenient. I was trying to go back to the beginning. I'm glad I got lost on like a convenient way. Let's see. So I don't currently have a Let's Play for Tuesday. I'm trying to do the first... okay, let me put it this way. I don't have a Let's Play for Tuesday yet. But I'm trying to record Payday 2 with Carlos. And the reason why this should be a lot cooler is that Carlos has a capture device now. He has everything he needs. Theoretically, we could do our first Let's Play with 2 screens. Which I've been meaning to do for a very long time. I think it'll be good practice. You know, I think it'll really make me a better... Like, I think talent-wise, I'm pretty good when it comes to Let's Playing. It's technical-wise, like how my videos are made and stuff like that, that I still need to work on. And I think this will be a really big step for me. So I'm really looking forward to trying it. That being said, I'm kind of waiting on Carlos to get his shit together. We actually tried to record last week before he had his capture device, and we just... It was so much. Like, we did a 16-minute mission, and he forgot to record. I was livid. Like, he just had no audio, so I was just talking to myself, which is... I can't save that at all. That's a waste. So, I was slightly mad at him. But, yeah, I'm excited. I'd love to start doing two-screen Let's Plays. Plus, that would also mean Carlos could start doing more Shadow of the Colossus. Alright, now I gotta pause because I gotta make sure I pick an easy one because I've got like a couple minutes left. Alright, I think I found a good one. I'm just gonna make sure of something first. Do I install goods? What do I have? I don't. Okay, so I gotta... This is one I have to buy. I didn't realize this, but there's a lot of quests that like require specific Digimon. Like I needed like either an Agumon or a Betamon or something. Ooh, that could be a good one. But, let's see, the farm goods. Okay, this one needs a potty. You have to go search for toilet paper, but it's like an easy one, so I really want to do it. Nope. Fucking great. Well, I'm here. Do I have any good? No, not really. There's the attack one, speed, heart rate, HP. Damn it. Nothing good here. While I'm here, I might as well upgrade my Digifarm because I have an absurd amount of money right now. I don't know how I got this much. Let's see. Can I finish this one? Yeah, I want to increase the XP. Increase the size. Increase the size. Increase size. Alright, now both of those are fully upgraded. I could theoretically buy a new one now. But, I don't know which one I'd want. I know Dark has a good potential for XP, and its size is pretty good. Apparently has a lot of food, too. I don't know. I'll sit on it. I don't really know what I want right now. I'll just have to look... Alright, let's see. I have Digimon on the farm. I can de-digivolve it to Betamon and just do that quest. I think it was an easy one. There's some really more complicated ones that I want to avoid. Okay, let's see what else. See, I want to put them back in this farm. And I want to take Digimon back out. Well, no, because Digimon needs to be in there now. Fuck. Let's see. Okay. Stats. This is kind of why Tamer quests aren't as easy as they should be. Alright. Degenerate. That'll be good. Talk to him, do what his quest is. I forget what their quest is. I just had it up too. Whatever. There's another one that apparently you can get the Digi-Egg of Light if you have Ankylamon, which... that would mean I'd have to give up my Dorimon. I really don't want to do that. So... let's just switch farms. Ugh. Alright, I should really do some off-screen stuff and, like, pick more Digimon. Adamon sold me a ticket to his concert. Oh, I have something new, can't make it. No, it's just he's shit. Alright. Yes, where is it? This isn't even, like, a high-ranked one. It's just, like, 200 Tamer points. The last quest, for reference, the last one I did was 1,250. I say Data Forest. Was there a need to go? That's good because it's a small area. Alright, where is he? I assume it said Data Forest. I was barely paying attention. There's another one for having an Agumon. I'm trying to think. What are the other ones I have? I don't know. My fucking mouth keeps getting dry because my tongue's still burned. I don't know. Well, one of some of the stuff I had to buy. This is really uninteresting. I had to buy trash bags. I had to buy Ziploc bags because I've decided not to just keep the pizza in the pizza box in the fridge this year. I'm going to be clean and shit, put them in Ziploc bags. Haven't done food shopping because I'm going to move my stuff in, then go to the supermarket. I'm going to go to Stop and Shop, which is a New England store. To my knowledge, if there's Stop and Shop other places in the country, then I'm wrong. Found some other stores that were, it's weird growing up in kind of the same area because you find out things you didn't know. Like, I briefly worked for a pizza organization called Papagino's. By briefly, I mean 2 days. But I spent my first shift reading the employee manual because I didn't feel like working. And found out they're only in New England and like a couple in Florida. But I had always like grown up assuming they were like a giant chain. It's weird how stuff like that happens. No, I bought trash bags, stuff like that. It's really boring. I didn't even buy anything interesting other than that little booklet. Oh, I was gonna get Diablo 3. I had decided that's the PS4 game I'm gonna get, other than Destiny, I guess. But I don't know. I spent a lot on stupid shit like plates and soap and crap like that, and I don't have as much money as I'd like now. Like I still have another big paycheck coming next Thursday, but I want to like get settled in first, and then I'll decide if I can part with that much. Because it's $60. I could just wait till it's on sale. I also decided I'm not getting Last of Us or Infamous on the premise that the PS4 for like a full year, PS Plus games for PS4 have all been like indie games, and I'm positive that like their first AAA title for PS4 PlayStation Plus is absolutely going to be Infamous, and I'm pretty sure at some point Last of Us will go too. So I'm not going to buy them on the premise that I believe they'll be free at some point. So yeah, that's my prediction. I think they're not Infamous because Infamous 1 was part of the free game program when the network went down for like a month. It was like a couple years ago now. And Infamous 2 was free for like a full year on PlayStation Plus. So clearly, Sucker Punch has no problems with PlayStation Plus or giving their games away free. So I'm calling it. I'm calling it now. That's going to be the first AAA game, is Infamous Second Son. So I'm gonna, especially since there's no replay value for the game, from what I've heard. So people keep and you know, so people who, and I don't know. It's just a prediction I have. I'm sure, you know, it might not come true. It might come true. So I'm gonna wait until then. What else? I don't know. I want to platinum Final Fantasy X too, so I can stop fucking playing it. I've got 4 trophies left. It's for getting a 99 chain, which I know how to do. I just have to get to a certain boss. It's for dealing 99999 damage, 5 9s, which is the max. I know how to do that. That's not a problem. And then there's one for beating the boss of the last dungeon, which is also where I'm doing the bestiary, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Plus I'm leveling up a lot as I do it. So, well, I'm pretty close to it. Just a lot of grinding. Not nearly as much grinding as the worst trophy I've ever had to get, which was Final Fantasy X, maxing every character's stats. Well, not their stats, but completing all their sphere grids, which fucking sucked. I'm so mad at myself for doing that. It completely almost killed the game for me. But, yeah, I know this has been not my best part, but like I said, I was super busy. I'm not feeling very good. I want to get the part out. I don't want to skip anything. Hopefully, I'll record Payday 2, and then I'll spend the whole weekend editing that. And then that'll come out Tuesday, if not, then no game on Tuesday. But if there's no game on Tuesday, I'm still going to record Digimon on Friday. I don't know how early it'll be. My schedule, I think I have classes until noon on Friday. And so I might like get back, eat, relax for a little bit, then record. So I think you can count on these games coming out Friday from now on. But over the weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, I should do like Ratchet or something. So did not mean to talk to you. That was awkward. Ooh, I talked to a peasant. Ugh. But yeah, I should go back to recording games. I don't want to do any extra here than I do. It's not my ideal environment. What am I doing? Using the next one. But yeah, I don't really have any questions this week. Oh, other than, do you think I should, because I'm not at the end of the story yet, but if you think I should, take some time out and work on some tamer quests, because I'd like to keep going Digimon World DS. I think it's going well. I like doing the Who's This Digimon thing, so I'm going to keep that up, I think, unless people are sick of it. I don't know. You guys need to give me feedback. Nobody told me they were sick of Digimon World 2. But then as soon as I said I'm stopping, everyone was like, oh, thank God. So, come on, let's get some back and forth here, guys. If you still like Digimon World DS, then, let me know. If you'd like me to move on to Data Squad, which is the... Actually, it'd be best if you could let me know if you wanted me to move on to Data Squad, because I don't plan to bring my heavy PS3 that also plays PS2 games. I don't plan to bring that to school with me. So if you want to, that'd be best if you let me know immediately. Other than that, I don't know what I plan to do. I'm kind of running out of Digimon games. Not really. I guess I could always do, I'm not doing Dawn or Dusk, not yet. I could always do the Digimon mod in Minecraft. I could always do Digimon Masters, but I don't really want to, because that's even more grindy than Digimon World 2. So, you know what? Executive decision. I am going to keep playing this for a while, until I get bored of it, which I don't think will happen. So, sorry for the short part. Tune in next week when I'm feeling better. And I'm already moved in. I'll be even happier, because I'll be moved in college. Again, yay!